you, Mr. Leader. Can you just kind of level set on where negotiations stand between Democrats and the White House? I know they said both parties are still far apart. You all have said Republicans are largely ignoring some of the guardrails that you proposed. I mean, at this point, are the lines of communication still open? Are you expecting them to put up another offer? Are Democrats going to?
This is day 5 of the Trump Republican shutdown of the Department of Homeland Security, meaning they've chosen to shut down the Coast Guard, shut down FEMA, and shut down TSA rather than dramatically reform ICE. Donald Trump spent the weekend on the golf course with Ron DeSantis. And so we've not seen any high-level effort coming from the president or from the House or Senate Republican leaders. We have no idea where they're at in the midst of a crisis of their own making. The Republicans are the ones who decided to pass this one big ugly bill, rip health care away from millions of Americans, enact the largest cut to Medicaid in American history, at the same time steal food from the mouths of hungry children, seniors, and veterans by passing a $186 billion cut to SNAP, which also happens to be the largest cut in American history, and then turned around in that same bill and gave ICE a $75 billion slush fund. So mass and untrained agents could be violently unleashed in American communities throughout the country. That's a big problem that we're confronting on behalf of the American people. And Republicans are going to need to own up to the chaos that they've created, particularly as we approach the State of the Union, which is in tatters right now. It's a disaster, and the American people know it. Now, I'm here at the Capitol, ready, willing, and able to sit down with any of my Republican colleagues, anytime or any place, in order to bring about a resolution. But House and Senate Democrats remain steadfast in our views as to the type of things that have to happen in order for ICE to be dramatically reformed, which include mandating judicial warrants before ICE agents can storm private property or rip everyday Americans or law-abiding immigrant families from their homes. We believe that there should be a restoration of the prohibition against the excessive use of force. We believe there should be independent investigations so that when ICE or CBP agents violently break the law, state and local authorities have the ability to criminally investigate them or prosecute them. We also believe that sensitive locations should be off limits. That includes, but is not limited to, schools, hospitals, houses of worship, and polling sites. Completely and totally off limits. We believe that ICE agents should identify themselves, that body cameras need to go on and masks need to come off, so that ICE agents are actually compelled to conduct themselves like every other law enforcement agency in the country. These are all demands that have strong support with the American people. And they remain lines in the sand for us because we're standing up for everyday Americans, for American citizens, and for law-abiding immigrant families who are being violently targeted by an ICE agency that is completely and totally out of control.